What's that? That's your camera, Francisco. Can you show them how you eat out of a bowl? Here you go.
Getting ready to head off to Alaska today. One last morning in Jamie's kitchen, and she just showed me how to cut a mango. Do you believe that? Jamie showed T Mango how to cut a mango. It looks great though. These are some nice organic mangoes from Mexico. I love that fruit shipped around the world. It just tastes better when it's in the air that long.
There you go. Good boy.
Welcome to our office. That is a Treasure Tea Mate mix from the Amazon Herb Company, and this is Tea Mango. Hello, how's it going? We are on our way to Alaska. First time ever going to Alaska. This leaves me about like 4 more states to visit until I've seen all 50. I think the Dakotas, Montana, and Maine might be left after this, baby. That's right. Once in a blue moon, baby. What better time to explore the last frontier with the RawBrahs? We'll see you outside tonight. We'll howl at the moon along with Paul Chek and maybe listen for it. Along with the coyotes too. You'll have to read yesterday's Facebook post to get that reference exactly. Go now. Facebook.com/RawBrahs. Maybe you're one of those people that watch our videos and like, man, these guys just like me. Like I could be a RawBrah or I could be a Raw system. What is it that you do, that makes you that? We would love to come experience with you at your place, where you live. Are you the host with the most? As some of you may know, that I went to Emory University, graduated there in 2007. There was also a famous character that went to Emory University who had his last days in Alaska, and that is Alex Supertramp. But the thing is that he went alone, and you know the RawBrahs don't believe in that solitude stuff. They believe in a joy shared is a joy infinitized. A lot of you know that I went to Didn't Go University, and a lot of people that went to that university also come out to the last frontier. The only difference is we're going to come here, enjoy the blue moon, and then we're going to get out of Dodge and get to the tropics, either in Mexico or Hawaii, or maybe not even the tropics, somewhere else that's just going to call us last second. But here we go, guys. Somebody say polar plunge? Well, I thought that. Alaska is starting out pretty gnarly. This is one of the more gnarly descents. Pretty bumpy, humpy. Let's just say I had to turn on my AC up, getting more warm. Alright guys, as you know, the RawBrahs aren't too conventional. So handing out business cards is a little too generic and conventional for us. So what do we do instead? We use our flight tickets. And on the back, not only do I have my information there, but on the back I have, you gotta block my number, I don't want any of the, calling me. We have this. Now, who is this for? This is for the flight attendant. The flight attendant's super cute, and I think she's half black and half Asian. She looks kind of like Tiger Woods' hot sister. Yeah, here she comes, but before you start hitting on girls, make sure to dive 30 feet deep in cold water to get rid of that ugly on you. That was just intriguing enough. You couldn't see her. Perfect. So we're starting our final descent into Alaska. That's right. This is definitely the highest longitude we have ever experienced. Let's see what you got there. Good for descending. What mountain range is that, guys? Come on, you tell us. We're landed. Please do a live feed here and send this to my parents because they saw that movie I was telling you about. What movie am I talking about? What movie? And I don't think they like the idea of me being from Emory going to Alaska into the wild. But I got him. This is the real deal mega meal. We're here, the eagle has landed, the salmon are flying. Get the ceviche ready. Start fermenting those grains.
Always jump in
Look at
Aiden
this.
and Audrey.
We're at the Alaska airport, and look who's here for us. Aiden. And Audrey. And Bonnie. And look what they have waiting on us. Some grass-fed raw milk with some caribou jerky. That's awesome. And your husband just got this caribou a few weeks ago, right?
Yep.
Look at that.
Daniel's picked up the A from Canada.
I know, I'm just trying to become a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Okay.
So,
It's funny, one thing we tell the people that pick us up, like, you know, seems like we've been getting rides from like some people that know us through our YouTube videos, is sometimes they get nervous and forget about driving when they pick us up. But you don't seem nervous, so that's cool. We're starting to give everyone that heads up.
it's always good. It's always good to look at the road.
Yeah. Driving can be fun, but you
Also,
can't forget you're driving.
Probably the most dangerous thing that any of us do, unless you're some sort of base jumper. So keep that in mind to increase the safetiness of your rides. By asking the driver to look at the road, you want to not follow too closely, and I'll keep the tips coming for another video.
Thank you.
We're just gonna keep documenting these things as they come up, and something just came up.
There's a lot of things coming up real fast. So she was just telling us about this smoothie that she made with some heart from what kind of animal?
Caribou?
Caribou heart. So I've heard of smoothies made with love and light, but I've never heard of a smoothie made with heart, caribou heart.
Well, that is the love organ. And talking about a pre-workout drink, can you imagine some coffee and caribou heart? I'll take it, please. They ate the heart raw, she was saying, and how it was pretty tender, right?
Oh yeah. It was
Look
like
at me, hey, I can't stop. Butter.
Your A is.
I'm A-ing.
Yeah, you're not gonna find jerky like this in the stores. Only in Alaska, when you're visiting some special people, will you find caribou jerky with the fat still intact. Let's try it out. You eat that much fat?
I ate a good bit. It has a much different taste, huh?
Wow. Come to Alaska. Try this.
Cheese.
That was so good. The fat was like...
It was different than other beef jerky I've had, or any kind of jerky I've had, because you could tell it was fresher, because when you would really chew it, it would start dissolving. Whereas other jerky tastes like leather, like you could chew it forever, and it would never break down. But that was actually like breaking down in my mouth.
Leather forever, never.
All right, welcome to our new backyard. It comes with a chicken coop and a doggy.
So how many eggs do you get a day, approximately?
6 to 8 if we're lucky, but our green lady isn't laying, so 6.
And which one's the green lady?
Tonight. She's kind of, oh there she is, she's being birdie.
Oh, over there.
She lays the green egg.
There's the lady with the green eggs.
And you can kind of see the remnants of where they were last. Do you mind holding these?
Oh, no.
That's leftover of the chicken food, some cleaned up caribou ribs, and they left the head of the fish, but
That's pretty awesome. Have you ever felt a warm egg? When they warm your hands up? It's kind of nice.
Double. And it's warm. What's a double?
Hey, Aiden, do you want to go give this to Chek?
you tell us what that is right there.
Well, we're just seeing some platanos here in Alaska. You know, just a typical Alaskan dish.
Uh-oh, those are hot. Cooked in coconut oil. Actually, I've said this before, for plantains, they're probably my favorite. If I only had one food cooked for the rest of my life, I would choose plantains. Because other foods like meat, I can eat raw, or I can eat ceviche style. But something about when you add heat to plantains, maybe sweet potatoes number 2. I like them better cooked, I'll be honest. RawBrahs likes it better cooked.
Those are great.
That is romaine from the garden. And Timothy, what you got there?
Some silver salmon that was caught locally. All of a sudden, we're in Alaska, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, I'll tell you, it's probably going to include eating a lot of salmon. Maybe some caribou. Maybe some bear, apparently.
Well, we've made it to Anchorage, Alaska, that is. And we found ourselves some bikes. Not at REI. REI is closed now, actually, after we bike here. We biked. I was going to get some new shoes. It's a little chilly for these kind of Vibrams right here. So REI's closed. The best thing to do now is probably go fishing.
I tried to not smile, but I couldn't. But yeah, here we are in Alaska, once in a blue moon. You'll probably find me reading a paper once in a blue moon, but the actual place is the Beartooth Theater Pub. And this place is pretty cool. It was just, actually, there was a local sitting behind us. And she was like, the first thing I always do when I come back to Anchorage is go here. And I was like, this is our first time in Anchorage, and that's the first place we came. And I thought that was pretty cool. It's like we tapped into that intuitive local knowledge, that local wisdom. But this place is pretty cool. All the beers are from Anchorage. I am trying a hard cider right now. That's fermented apples. Some people might think that's RawBrahs. Cheer me, RawBrah. Cheer me. We'll show you what the food looks like here in a second.
So some of you guys know that we're life hackers. And one of the way that we hack
It's just an exchange of energy, not a life hack.
One of the way we exchange energies is we come to these really unique restaurants, such as the Beartooth Theater Pub, and we basically say, hey, look, we run this vlog, people follow us, what we do, they like to see what we do, and we're into local and organic foods. How would you like us to incorporate our experience here at your restaurant on our vlog in exchange for a meal? And sometimes they say no, but most of the time, such as this guy right here, was so into it, he's like, yo, you guys can have whatever you want, order whatever you want, and we'll take care of you. So,
just not 10 pizzas.
Thanks to you who are watching this video for covering our meal. And keep supporting us because we are crazy, we are radical, and we are refreshing.
Was that speech as good as I thought it was? Because sometimes I think like I could probably said that a little better, but that time I was just like, bow down, bow down, bow down to a RawBrah that's better than you.
Did you talk to that girl over there? We should probably mention that you can watch movies here. This is a theater, bar, and restaurant. Great food, great movies, great entertainment.
So I'm trying the spinach salad here, and it's a true delight. One of the things that are big here in this restaurant, I'm beginning to pick up on pretty quickly, is that Alaska is a little short on the produce, and that if somehow they couldn't get produce shipped to them, things would go really bad really quickly for Alaska. So they're big on using Alaska-grown produce, and the fish is from Alaska, obviously. This is some halibut. I've heard good things about the halibut. Let me do a taste here in front of you guys. Ready? Pretty legit, especially with a little goat cheese crusting on top.
Alright, so we're here in Anchorage. We're at the Beartooth Theater Pub. We're about to do our bike ride 7 miles home. We are fueled for success with local beers and food, baby. Anchorage style.
Apparently we might be going grizzly viewing and salmon fishing on Sunday. We'll look forward to that, guys. You might want to subscribe, click like, share this video, call to action, classic call to action. You wouldn't even believe this if I told you, but I think I left my toothbrush in Washington. And guess what I'm going to do instead? Well, see this salmon bone? That's right. I'm just gonna put this salmon bone in between my teeth as floss. I feel like these animal fats are really good for my teeth. Super nourishing, super healing. Maybe fat is fat soluble. You tell me, why do these animal fats feel so good and nourishing and healthy for my gums and teeth? What's going on there?
I like those feminine girls